I did a retreat in BC last summer, and there was a fellow named Peter who came, and he had this beautiful little distinction about this word treating. This question, how do we treat our clients, has a double meaning. One is when they come to see us with an issue, what do we prescribe to them? What do we use as the treatment for their malady? But it's also how do we treat people in terms of how do we behave? What's our conduct with them? With what kind of respect or lack of respect are we engaging with them? And they're both so important because a lot of people think, oh, my treatment as a practitioner is how I am with them as a practitioner, but they don't think about how they treat people to get them to become clients. And I invite you to consider this, and I think I heard this from Eric Utney, who created the Utney Reader magazine, later just Utney magazine, which was he was a healing practitioner, and he got a lot of clients mostly just because of how he was with them. And I seem to recall him saying he just was loving people. And I think I got this from Charlotte Jacobs, that her take was, you've got to treat every interaction when you're meeting somebody and you're talking about business, it becomes a treatment, both in terms of you're just stepping into that mode of being somebody who can help them and seeing if you can help them, yeah? You're trying to be useful to them. You're not trying to sell them. You're actually trying to help them in that moment. You're giving them the same treatment in both meanings of that word as you would somebody who's paying you as a client. Yeah, that's the thing that then has them say, man, that was fantastic. I think I might want to work with this person because it felt so good to be in their presence. It was so helpful to me to be in their presence. So don't separate the treatment you give your existing clients with the treatment you give the non-clients. Yeah, treat them both in the same kind of way. Extend it in both directions. Because of course, you can treat people really well till they become a client and then you don't help them. Or you can help your existing clients well, but you don't treat the people who aren't clients yet with the same level of care and respect. Doesn't mean the same amount of time. It could be a 5-minute conversation at the party that you're at, and you just, when you're with them, you bring that same level of presence that you would to a paying client. You say, wow, okay, let me hear this. So you're saying this. Whew, that sounds really hard. Yeah. I gotta get going, Of course, you might also mention, I work with people on this all the time. That sounds really hard. If you'd like to talk about this more, I have to get going, but I'd love to hear more about this. Here's my card. Whatever makes sense in that moment. Anyways, that's just my little thought for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check me out at marketingforhippies.com or on Instagram at marketingforhippies.